All right, so we've got the truck sitting on jack stands level, front and back. And I've just cleaned off some of the surfaces to get the brackets in place. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the brackets in place with the bar and take some measurements and see how much we have to take off the bar for it to fit in and fit out so that we can weld and remove. And so that's our next step. Now we've got our brackets tacked in place. Tickety tacked. Nothing's welded. We moved stuff along and we figure we're gonna put the brackets up here because too short to put them over top. And I mean, I like them over top. There's not a lot of room. So they're gonna have to sit there. I don't think it's going to affect any of the twist of the diff with the Caltrax. Should be fine. That's my verdict. So now I'm on the passenger side, I can't, or the driver's side, I can't get both brackets on the tube. One has to be like on the raised part of the truck 9-inch.
Why though?
Because we're trying to be as wide as possible and I can't. If I go any wider to be on the tube, I'm gonna be right into the bracket because Luke didn't want to put the bearing in behind. So this is technically his fault.
Bearing behind? No. It's because of the company that built the 9-inch for me.
Yeah.
Didn't narrow the housing before they put the tubes in.
Yeah.
Which is the other part of it. But it's still good.
It's still good.
It's still
It's
a
fine.
9-inch.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's 54.5 inches wide from
Everything's
wheel
fine.
to wheel face. And
Yeah.
It's good.
Perfect.
It's gonna be alright.
Everything's okay.
It'll be fine.
Sure, okay.
I'd like to also note that he's wearing safety glasses.
I always wear safety glasses. So yeah, I gotta notch this much off and I gotta keep that much. And yeah, so it'll fit in between the little V. I'll show you when I weld it. So we'll cut this up right now. All right, so we've got our brackets tacked in. We referenced off this, so that's how we know we're pretty tight. We got our angle finder. So that's how we got it nice and straight. Now we've got the arms lined up. I wanted to film before I took it out because we're about to weld the spline pieces on, but we're gonna have, I think our rod ends here are gonna be 2 inches long. I had to modify this one to kind of tuck in between. Tuck and tuck. It's gonna be a tight fit though. Pulling it out, I'm gonna have to, my welds on this side are gonna have to be like TIG tiny. Hopefully I can suck that into the thing without ruining any of the spline. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this part, but it should be good. And just to touch on that, this is a competition engineering kit. And the way they set up, they said they're looking for 10 degrees, or like a slant, 10 degrees that way. And yeah, that gives us about a 2-inch rod end, or a 2-inch piece between our rod ends, and it gives us a little bit of adjustment up and down. So.
Am I making too much noise?
No, you're fine. back in here today real quick because yesterday we ran out of time when I had to go for supper to weld these in, so I'm gonna take care of that. These slid on real nice, so we didn't even have to file or anything. So I'm just going to set them up in the vise like this, take them up, and be on my way. Then I'm gonna go back home and we're gonna put the cross member in on the race car, and then yeah, then I'm gonna head off to work tonight. Why? Don't weld directly. Don't film directly. Okay, as long as you're not filming directly. And all mocked up in place. Kinda. And Jack's not all the way up.